Welcome to Just Say This, the place to get all the help you need for the birds and bees talks. I'm your host, Amy Lang. Just a quick reminder, this show is for grown-ups because I'll be swearing. There'll be lots of swears, and then I'll also be talking about grown-up sex. I can guarantee that your kids do not want to listen to this, and they really don't want to listen to it with you. You've been warned. Do you have a question for me? Please give me a call. The phone number is 206-926-1522, 206-926-1522, and I will answer on the show. And if you have a funny sex talk story, please call in those as well. 206-926-1522. Thanks. Hello again. It's part 2 of Funny Kid Quotes. I hope all is well with you. Oh, one thing that's new for me is I'm starting to work with parents of neurodiverse kids. You know who you are. And if you would like to sign up for my newsletter for parents of neurodiverse kids, you can just text ND neurodiverse kids to 33777, and that'll sign you up for both of my newsletters. So go ahead and do that so you can see what's going on with me. I'm working on some online stuff and some real stuff and person stuff, so to speak, virtual and otherwise. So anyway, check that out if you're interested. If not, don't. All right, let's do some funny quotes here. And again, the link is in the, you know where they are. All righty. This is from somebody named Raspberry Heart. Dad, it's like your mom and I. When a bird and a bee really love each other. Son, they have a baby? D, they can't get together, so they adopt. Just gave a more detailed birds and bees talk to our boys with pictures of STDs. They won't look me in the eyes anymore. Sorry, kids. You'll thank me someday. Not a good way to go. It doesn't work. All right. The dad. Me. Asterisk, giving son the birds and bees talk. Asterisk, son, do we have to do this now? Barber, looking up from cutting son's hair. And is that even accurate? All right, here we go. The talk. Me, okay, so there's birds and bees, spiders and snakes. You see one, you fucking run. That's pretty good. Me, okay, son, that was the sex talk. What did you think? Son, when did you learn interpretive dance? Wife, I want you to teach the kids about the birds and the bees. Me, got it. Later. Me, listen up, kids. Birds are stupid and bees are mean. So not true. All right, here we go. Oh gosh, movie turned into a sex talk because of a certain scene. Her, gross. Me, I agree. Talk handled. My kid and I had an awkward sex talk last night. He doesn't know what it is either. Me, okay, kids, let's talk about the birds and the bees. They're dicks. Birds will shit on you. Bees will sting you. Son, what does that mean? Son, don't be a dick. Me, nailed it. Daughter? Daughter, stay away from dicks. Me, confidently sips from world's greatest dad mug. Just had the talk with my youngest son, and I got some pretty good pointers. Of course I'll talk to my kid about sex eventually, but first I'm giving them a Tamagotchi. If that thing doesn't scare you away from the responsibility of raising a child, nothing will. That's a pretty good idea, actually.
Hi, Amy. I have a funny sex talk story for you. So my kids, they know about sex, and we've always used correct body terms, but for whatever reason, we call their feet their dogs, and we call their toes their puppies. It's just kind of a silly family thing that we've always done. And so the other day, my fiance was out in the yard, and my younger son was going out front to play with him, and chose not to wear shoes. And my fiance said, don't you want to wear shoes? And he said, no, I'm going to raw dog it. And I wasn't there at the time, so I didn't get to hear it. But of course, he's trying to keep a straight face and not laugh. So as soon as I get home, he tells me what my kiddo said. And that night at dinner with all 3 boys, we had a conversation about what it means to raw dog it. And one kid thought it meant to have a hot dog with no bun. and no topping. And, of course, my younger one thought it meant to go barefoot. So we got to explain to them, the importance of condoms and how it is important to always wear one. And we all got a good little laugh about it. And I thought you might too.
Thanks for listening. And like I said, if you've got a neurodiverse kid, text ND Kids to 33777. Have a good one. That's it for this week. Thanks to everyone who's been calling in. The number's 206-926-1522, so please leave me a message if you have a question or a tale from the trenches. And thank you to Melanie Smith, my producer, and to Rolf, who wrote the Birds and Bees and Kids theme song.